gosh, I need some water. Ocupo agua. Estoy deshidratada, which means I am dehydrated. Hey pumpkins, welcome or bienvenidos back to my channel. I'm Ellie Ornelas, and today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be reviewing the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. Now, quick disclaimer, I know there is a lot of controversy on Jeffree Star, but this is going to be an unbiased review. I genuinely love his makeup products. They are cruelty-free and vegan. And if you haven't seen my fall favorites video, I mentioned this eyeshadow palette on my fall favorites. If you're interested in that video, please go to my channel, and it is the last video I posted and y'all can watch that. So in my fall favorites video, a lot of y'all wanted me to review this eyeshadow palette, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. The Cremated eyeshadow palette is 24 eyeshadows for $58, and that means each eyeshadow is priced at $2.42. So this eyeshadow palette is pricey, but the reason I picked up the Cremated palette instead of his newer palette is because I haven't seen an eyeshadow palette with this many cool tones ever. So I think this is a very good palette to have in your kit. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really cool when you pull it out. This is what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like. It's really cool, you guys. Very creative. I love the cool tones. I love the black and white moment. Like, this makeup is everything. This is what the eyeshadows look like. So before we go into the eye look, I know I look a little bit crazy, but I just went ahead and did my foundation and my eyebrows. I didn't want to do concealer or anything else yet, just in case if there's fallout. Let's get on with the video and let's start this review. I'm going to swatch all of these shades for y'all. That way y'all can see the pigment. So I'm going to swatch them on my arm right here. I'm going to swatch the very bottom row first.
Next is Burial Gown. Dr. Life. This is like a shimmery. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Like glittery shade. I'm gonna put it here.
Okay, so that is the bottom row in the Cremated palette. So let's move on to the next row up.
So this shadow is called Mausoleum. Next we are going to go into a shade called Embalmed. Next is the shade Eulogy. Next shade is called Life Insurance. I'm going to do a better swatch of that one. Was it ugly swatch? It's okay though.
This is the bottom second row in the eyeshadow palette. Next row.
Inheritance. Next is the shade called Wednesday. I really like this shade. Ooh, that's really cool. Let's look. Whoa, that one's super soft. The shade is called Solemnly Swear. That one's a little bit more build-up.
Okay, so these are all of the shades on the second row on the top half of the palette. Now we're going to go into the top row of the eyeshadow palette.
Such a professional, you guys. I'm such a pro at this. Okay, so this is the shade Hearse. This is called Angel of Death. Oh, wow.
Oof. That is so pretty. Okay, so this is all of the shades on the very top row of the eyeshadow palette. After I swatched all of the shades, this is what the palette looks like. Now let's go ahead and go on with the eye look. I'm gonna go in first with some eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadow primer that I'm using today is my tried and true MAC 24-Hour Extended Eye Base Primer. today's eyeshadow look is gonna be very bold, out there. I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into like the shimmery black shades, honestly. Got my eyes prepped. I'm gonna be taking the Morphe 441 brush first. It's just a blending dome shaped brush, and I'm gonna go in the shade Last Respects. There's a lot of fallout. I'm gonna go ahead and move this mirror up close. Since this is just my starting shade in the crease, I'm just going to hold it towards the bottom and I'm just pulling that shade all the way across the crease and just gently blending it out. Now these eyeshadows, you're going to have to be patient with them and really work with them because cool tone shades in general are just very difficult to blend out. So don't get frustrated. Just start with like small amounts and build up the color. Don't get frustrated if you do too much. Just keep blending. That's the trick to getting a good eyeshadow look. You just really have to take your time and blend. All right, that is my first crease shade. I think I'm going to do 2 separate eye looks just to show y'all how you can really do a very glam look with this eyeshadow palette, or also a natural every day-to-day eyeshadow look. We'll do one eye and then we'll do the other. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do like the intense eye first. I'm going to go in with the shade Gravedigger next. I am not sure what Morphe brush this is, so it looks like this. So I'm going to take this brush and go into the shade Gravedigger. Ooh. There is no fallout under my eye, but that's because I keep tapping off the excess off the brush. I'm going to take this Gravedigger shade and put it right on the lower corner of the crease. I'm gonna pull it all the way into the inner part of the crease just to really give it some depth. Wow. So far these shades are blending really, really good, you guys. I'm gonna go back with that first brush that I had, the Morphe M441, and just soften the edges. Perfect. I'm gonna take this Morphe M506 brush. It is a tapered, small blending brush, and go in with the black shade of the palette called Hearse, and really just place this color right in the lower part of the eyelid. Gently blend that black shade. I'm gonna go into that black shade again with the Morphe M506 and just darken this end even more. So I kind of want to go really bold and use that Angel of Death glittery black shade all over the inner part of the lid. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Morphe M124 brush. It's this one. I'm just going to be bold and not use like a glitter glue primer or anything. I'm just going to go straight into this glitter shade, and hopefully we won't get a lot of fallout. Y'all, the color payoff from this eyeshadow palette is amazing. I'm gonna try to drag it across my crease right here. Kind of make it look like a cut crease moment. Aha! I'm gonna use the Morphe M152 brush and go back into the matte black shade called Hearse and really pack it on that outer corner. And as y'all can see, now I have a little bit of eyeshadow fallout, and this is exactly why you don't want to go into like doing your full base of makeup first before you do your eyeshadow, because what it's going to do is going to mess up your concealer and everything you're working with under. And if you have it like this, you can just wipe it off and it's going to be fine. And I'm going to use this matte black shade to just blend a little bit over that glitter shade. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M506 brush and just very gently blend that black shade on the outer corner. Damn. Just gonna clean under my eye. All right, that is the black glittery smoky eye on this side. Now let's go on into the more natural eye look on this side. Okay, so I just cleaned off this Morphe M441 brush. To begin with, I'm going to go into the crease with the shade Obituary. I'm gonna switch over this mirror so y'all can see how I do this eye. When you do a more natural look, you can be a little bit more fast-paced. You don't have to be as precise. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Morphe M433 brush again, and this time I'm going into the shade called Inheritance. I'm gonna take the Morphe M506 brush. If y'all would like to see a video of my must-have brushes, please let me know in the comments down below and I can totally make that a video for you guys. Okay, so I'm just taking that shade Inheritance and putting it right here on the inner corner. Going back with the Morphe M433 brush, just going in and blending those edges. I'm going to use the Morphe M508 brush and go into the shade Afterlife. And just with my finger, I'm going to stamp it and see if I can just blend it out. Using your fingers with an eye look just really softens up a look. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeliner. I'm just going to put on mascara real quick. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then come back with and do the lower lash line for each. Both of these eye looks are so like grungy. I live for them. Okay, I'm done with the rest of my base makeup. So next, what I'm going to do is take the eyeshadow palette and do the lower lash line for both sides. On this side, I'm going to go in with the shade RIP. And on this side, I'm going to be a little bit more bold and use the shade Mausoleum. For the inner corner of this eye, I'm just going to go in with the shade Death Blow, which is that matte white shade. And on this eye, I want to stick with the glitter theme, so I'm going to use the shade Diamond Ashes, which is that white glitter shade at the very bottom of the palette. That looks sick. Okay, so I'm not going to do false eyelashes today, but I am just going to go in with my favorite mascara, the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and just pack on the mascara. Okay, you guys, these are the completed eye looks. We have your bold, dark, matte, and glittery black eyeshadow on this side. And then we have your more like soft glam look on this eye. I really love how both of these eyeshadow looks turned out. I think they look amazing. To keep with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics theme, I'm going to finish off my look with a bold black lipstick. You could pair this look with nude, pink, red. The cool thing about using cool toned eyeshadows is that you could really use any lip color that you want, and I think that is what makes this eyeshadow palette different from other eyeshadow palettes. This Jeffree Star liquid lipstick is in the shade Weirdo. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look with both sides of this review with the Jeffree Star Cremated eyeshadow palette. I really hope y'all enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments down below what eyeshadow look you like more, the really dark, glittery black one or the more soft, glam, grungy look. I think both of these eyeshadow looks are super grungy, and like I said, please go out and get this eyeshadow palette if you haven't gotten it, or if you're looking for like a staple eyeshadow palette for your makeup kit. I hope I see you guys in my next video. Es todo lo que tengo que decir. That is all that I have to say for today. You guys stay safe, and I love you, my pumpkins, and I will see y'all in my next video. Adios!